Welcome back to my channel. Today is a very iconic day in 2017 because Lorde has finally dropped her album. I am beside myself. I have been waiting all day to listen to it because I wanted to film my reaction. Quick little fact about me, my plan is to become some kind of music journalist, and I figure this is a really cool way for me to practice all of that I'm going to be taking on, because this is kind of what I want to do with my career. I want to assess music and give my interpretation of it. I don't know. I'm just really excited, and without further ado, let me turn my sound off there and let's start. And I have heard the singles, who hasn't, but I won't let that First track is Green Light. We've all heard this, right?
We ordered different drinks at the same bars. Come get my things, but I can't let go. I'm waiting for it, that green light. I'll always try. Could get my things and just let go.
Okay, so we all know with Green Light, it's about a breakup or a relationship that she had. She's trying to get over this boy, but she's just waiting for that green light to just finally let it all go. But there are obviously little things that she holds on to, but it's just about that desire to just go and find a way to get over all of that. And so it's a really good track. Next track is called Sober. I've heard this one too, but only once.
Oh God, I'm clean out of air in my lungs. It's all gone, played it so nonchalant. It's time we dance with the truth.
Okay, so I feel like a constant theme in this album is going to be drugs and alcohol and other substances, based off of, this song and one other one that I heard already.
Well, my hips have missed your hips, so let's get to know the kicks. Will you sway with me?
I like this, just build up.
King queen of the weekend, ain't a pill that could touch our rush. But what will we do when we're sober?
I'm sorry I keep pausing, but I just need to get my thoughts out. Okay, so I really like this song. I really enjoy the sound and everything, but the concept behind the words, that's really what I'm going to be focusing on in this, is because I'm all about songwriting and I just love it so much. This situation that she's explained, it's you're in this party phase and you're drinking and you're intoxicated, and this person that you once had something with, or you have something with, in that moment when you're both on something and you're high on a different level, then of course everything's fine, and it's all about physical and just you don't think about the actual feelings that are there. And so she's saying what will we do when we're sober? Is it still going to be there? Is that fire, is that rush still gonna be there?
Bottom closing my teeth around this liquor wet lime. Lose my mind, I know you're feeling it too.
So the next track is one I have not heard yet, called Homemade Dynamite.
A couple rebel Top Gun pilots flying with nowhere to be. Don't know you super well, but I think that you might be the same as me. Let's let things come out of the woodwork. I give you my best, I tell you all my best lies, yeah. Her rules, her dreams, we're blind. Blowing shit up with homemade dynamite.
Now this is kind of someone new is coming into the picture that she's interested in, and she's just trying to I don't know, she's trying to lure him in, and I don't know, that's the vibe I'm getting. It's kind of a fun song. It's not really too dramatic. Again, more drugs and alcohol or something, I think. Okay, I just heard the word rollin', and she's talking about things coming out of the woodwork. They're on some kind of other substance. They're not on just alcohol or weed or something. I'm getting the illusion of acid, and then homemade dynamite, they're gonna blow shit up with homemade dynamite. You have to be kind of out of your mind if you're gonna do stuff like that. So she's definitely getting into some drugs, man.
You're awesome, right? Now you know it's really gonna blow.
This one is called the Louvre, the museum.
Well,
different sound.
Dust underneath her tongue. Our days and nights are perfumed with obsession. I overthink your punctuation use.
I like that lyric. If you get a text from a guy that you're talking to and has a period at the end and it sounds super serious, you're just automatically thrown into this wave of overthinking. I feel you. And it doesn't even have to be a guy you're talking to, just anyone. If anyone uses super correct punctuation and all of this stuff, it sounds super serious, and so the conversation instantly is just it's a serious tone, and you're just, I'm sorry, and you're just what did I do wrong?
At the beginning, I get caught up just for a minute. Broadcast the boom, 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 and make them all dance to it. They'll hang us in the Louvre, down the back, but who cares? Still the Louvre.
Still the Louvre. I like this song a lot. She wants people to see like her heartbeat. She's trying to depict her feelings for this person, the way that she's feeling the rush, and like her heart is accelerating because she's catching feelings. So she's saying like, here, broadcast that. Let me make it into a song. Let everyone dance to it because my head's beating fast. Basically, is what she's telling us. Ooh. I love the production of this album so far. I got the chills from them. This is the kind of music that speaks to my soul, like literally. I feel like this might be sampled from something. I don't know, it just has a really nostalgic sound to it. Maybe that's what she's getting at though, because like everyone falls in love, so maybe she's just trying to make us feel like, Okay, so that might be my #1 favorite right now. Damn. That melody is so beautiful. Okay. I really enjoyed that song because it is kind of like a really interpretive way of describing whenever you fall in love with somebody, and I think that the music captures that as well. Like the end right there, either that's sampled from something like an old song from like the 80s or something, or it's just got that nostalgic sound, and that's really smart on her part because it does make you feel like, just, I don't know, I just really love that. That end little melody was just something else. Next we have Liability, which I have heard.
Baby really hurt me, crying in the taxi. He don't wanna know me, says he made the big mistake of dancing in my store. Says it was poison. They say you're a little much for me. You're a liability. Get you wild, make you leave.
Ooh.
I'm a little much for it. Everyone better on my own.
Next is Hard Feeling / Loveless. I like this song.
Please could you be tender? Let's give it a minute before we admit that we're through. Now we sit in your car and our love is a ghost. Well, I guess I should go.
I am feeling this. So I think in this song she is back. It's like, I don't know, every now and then I'm getting different vibe. This, she's going back to the same guy as she's talking about in Green Light and Sober, because she's talking about how their love is a ghost, unless she had like another failed relationship, which is possible, but I don't know, I'm getting the same feeling of she's trying still. She hasn't found the green light yet. She's still trying to like figure out if there's something with this guy. It doesn't seem like it.
Hard feelings. Sweet birds and fevers, I'll leave us right here in the cold. I care for myself the way I used to care about you.
Ooh!
When you've outgrown a lover, the whole world knows but you. It's time to let go of this endless summer afternoon.
Oh my god, this is like killing me. Oh my gosh, this is blowing my entire mind and universe. So she says, I care for myself the way I used to care about you. And she's talking about like putting flowers in her room and lighting up candles and stuff. So she's basically replaced focusing on him with focusing on herself. So she's letting go of him, she's focusing on herself, but then she jumps in and she says, we kiss and then we keep busy. They're trying to keep this alive, but they both know there's no point. She's saying like, like it's hard, when you've outgrown a lover and everyone knows it but you're just in this circle and there's nothing really happening, but you're still hanging on by a thread. You still kiss this person, telling yourself that you're trying to cut it out, but you really aren't. You're actually still really enveloped in it. She says we need to let go of this summer afternoon. It's true. You're holding on to this thing that's not there anymore, and it's just kind of a memory now. It's just, oh my gosh, I am just
These are what they call hard feelings of love.
reminds me of the 1975, like the background stuff.
It was real for me, yeah, real for me. Now I'll fake it every single day till I don't need fantasy, till I feel you leave. But I still remember everything. I'll start letting go of little things till I'm so far away from you, yeah.
I'm going to cry. Holy fuck. That last part really just rocked my world.
This is my favorite tape.
Completely different sound, okay?
Loveless generation of fucking with our lovers' heads. Generation.
That one is so spot on. She's saying like we're in the loveless generation where instead of a real passionate love, we're all kind of looking for that dysfunctional roller coaster relationship. We're all playing that promiscuous game, and that's really all it is to us in this generation, is a game. She's spot on with that. Next we have Sober 2, in parentheses it's Melodrama. So album title coming through. Let's see what this is about. A lot of strings in this, and I'm really enjoying their sound on this.
Lost if I was feeling it, I'm psycho high. Lights are on and they've gone home, but who am I? We told you this was melodrama. A terror and a horror. When we wonder why we bother, whoa. All the glamour and the trauma and the fucking melodrama, whoa.
I love these rhymes. She's really getting it. Kiss and kill each other. Ooh. Next we have Rider in the Dark.
Break the news, you're walking
Piano ballad?
out to be a good man for someone else. Sorry, I was never good like you. Bet you rue the day you kissed a rider in the dark. I am my mother's child. I love you till my breathing stops. I love you till you call the cops on me.
Very, very dramatic love.
I'll find a way to be without you, babe. Slow like pseudoephedrine. When you
That's a
see
drug,
me,
pseudoephedrine. Okay, I really enjoy that song because I can kind of relate to this. I'm not like a published, established songwriter or anything, but I'd write constantly, and so I understand what she's saying whenever it's kind of like this extreme form of love, because if you're someone who writes and if you fall in love, you're going to use that to its very extreme, because you're going to get songs out of it, you're going to write about it, you want it to be like fireworks and crazy, because that makes a good song. And as a writer of any type, you just tend to be more dramatic in the way that you feel things. You're more open to emotions, and I definitely feel this 1000%. So she's saying, like, I bet you rue the day that you fell in love with the Rider in the Dark, because now not only am I going to be a crazy lover who's like, it's so intense and problematic at times, it's just so like extra, but you're also going to be the topic of many songs here on out, and like you're always going to be right there, so it's like you can't ever let go of me because I'm never going to let go of you type. Here's a tragic story. I filmed this whole entire thing yesterday, ended up with over an hour in footage. So this morning I woke up and started editing it right away because, today is Saturday, June 17th, the day after Melodrama was released, so I wasn't gonna wait any longer, right? I finished editing it, but my computer was being really dumb the whole time, and I should have known that this would happen. Basically, all of the footage that you've seen up until this point is fine, but then right after Rider in the Dark, the rest of that is gone. Luckily, that is only 3 songs, but still, all of my initial reactions are gone and lost forever. And I also don't have makeup on now, and I just feel crazy and just, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm livid. I spent literally 4 hours this morning editing the whole video, and here we are now. So I'm going to keep on going though. After Rider in the Dark, let's just keep on trucking. Now we have Supercut, and I know this isn't going to be my genuine reaction anymore, but I'm just going to pretend like I haven't heard these songs, but let's make it quick though, so I don't have to edit way too much. So here's Supercut.
I play a supercut of us. All the magic we gave off, all the love we had and lost.
This one's a good, this is kind of like a dance track.
And in my supercut of us.
Okay, so quick interjection, Supercut. This is basically all of the memories and of the good times with this lover, and I think this is the same love that she's had throughout this entire album that she lost, but she still holds on to. This Supercut, it's kind of like all of the good moments and the highlights are what she thinks back on and what she misses. Like, she doesn't think about all of the bad times, because that's not something you think about whenever you're missing somebody. You don't think, oh, like, I missed the fights and all this, unless you're like crazy and you just really, really miss everything about the relationship. But she's just saying that, you know, when she thinks back on all of it, it's the supercut. And so she reaches for it, but she realizes, like, no, that's not real anymore. It's not tangible. These are just all memories that make it seem like it was all so fine, but obviously there was so much more underneath that because it didn't work out.
So I fall into continents and call over my touch, but it's just a supercut of us. Supercut of us.
This is my favorite about this album, like the way that the music fades out. 10 out of 10. Wow. Next we have Liability Reprise. I thought this was going to be another piano ballad. Thought wrong. And it fades in so nicely from the end of
I'm a
Supercut.
liability. I'm a liability.
I was saying this yesterday. That beat, that's from Glory and Gore. I'm pretty sure I remember that in Glory and Gore from Pure Heroin.
And all of the shit that we harbor make all of the kids in the choir sing. Ooh.
The synth. Ooh, that's my favorite.
But you're not what you thought you were.
My only thing with this track is I don't know exactly who she's talking to. And I remember I had the same problem yesterday. Is she talking to herself, saying like, to her, like, even for herself she's a liability and too much for herself, or is she turning it around on the person who like made her feel that way and saying, no, you're the liability? Like, I'm just not sure. And our final track, this is definitely one of my favorite ones, Perfect Places. Here we go.
Every night I live and die, feel the party to my bones, watch the waste.
I don't know the words, I'm such a fake fan.
Guts beneath the outdoor light. It's just another graceless night. I'm lost enough, have another drink, I'm lost enough, 'cause I don't know if they keep telling me where to go. I'll blow my brains out to the radio. All of the things we're taking, 'cause we are young and we're us to perfect places. Trying to find these
Her voice right here slays my life.
What the fuck are perfect places anyway?
I am still so shook about this whole entire album. From start to finish, there are so many different things going on, but what I really am getting from this album is Lorde went through some stuff, and that's why I think it's called Melodrama. Like, she is going through so many different things at this time in her life. It changed her, and it's just, I don't know, it's just, it's the perfect compilation of so many different like experiences and feelings in one, and it's so relatable. Like, I feel like I was talking about this to somebody. I was thinking, like, it feels like she's writing about my life right now. But I think the beauty of it is it can be interpreted however. So I mean, I could have interpreted a lot of the songs in the wrong way, but I mean, at the same time, I feel like this serves as a purpose more than to just be a story of her own. I think that she wants it to be where we can listen to it and take what we can and apply it to our own lives. And so that might be like, if I got anything wrong, like, that's definitely what it is, because a lot of these songs do feel so relatable. That's really a powerful thing. And you know, I almost cried at Hard Feelings, because the lyrics at the end of that song are just so sad. And it's about like how you, like, when you're trying to let go of someone and you're just going through all this torment, but you're like, okay, so like in the meantime, like, I know I'm gonna have to be hurting over this, but like eventually I'm gonna let you go. And it's just, oh god, it just was killing me, just killing me. This album is definitely one of my favorites, definitely my favorite of 2017 so far, and I have to say, I think I like it more than Pure Heroin, simply because it is so much more relatable. Like, in Pure Heroin, you could tell I don't think she ever really like fell in love, or got her heart broken at least. Like there weren't a lot of songs about breakup, and then this is about the entire aftermath of after a heartbreak, and it's just like, wow. It is everything. I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching me react to albums and interpreting them, please let me know in the comments down below, because I would love to do more of these. These are my favorite videos to watch, so I would love to become a YouTuber who, like, you know, reacts to albums and interprets them, because I mean, this is kind of what I want to do for my career, you know. And I'm really sorry about the switch up in like location and appearance and everything, but I literally don't know what happened. Like, I wish you guys could feel my frustration, because my video was so perfect. Now I'm gonna have to go in and edit this too. God, like what? Subscribe if you're not already. I'll have a button right here where you can do that. Until next time, I'll see ya when I see ya.